Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Straight Talk for the Soul series, your vibrational, multidimensional vitamin for the body, mind, and spirit. I'm Carrie Murphy, your host, creator, and founder of this global broadcast and brilliant community of light. I want to extend a bright and beautiful good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you tuning in from around the world. Welcome home, everybody. This is your sacred space to connect, to open your heart, to get empowered, to reignite your vitality and wellness, to amplify your soul's passion and purpose, and feel really supported and loved. And my favorite question, what is the best that could happen today? Well, my precious, beautiful soul sister, Velentaya Reece, is here as my co-creative partner. Our topic is activating, integrating, and embodying your divinity, divine light languages for transformation. So today, the possibilities for opening your heart and allowing healing and awakening and upliftment and love to be realized are magnified as we come together in this collective portal. So things are about to shift for you. So thank you for being here. I am dedicated and devoted to walking hand in hand and heart to heart with all of you as we discover our divinity, experience the renewal of our radiance. And so just rest assured that you being here right now, it means that you're ready to experience the liberation that is your birthright. And this community that I've created is a cosmic playground to facilitate that freedom. So just trust and know that brilliant, bountiful blessings are on their way to you. Just relax, breathe, open, and receive. We invite you to subscribe to the show. It is a free platform that you can access at straighttalkforthesoul.com if you haven't already. And you can listen to today's replay again and again and again if you wish, and all of our replays on iTunes or YouTube, or you can connect with us further in our Facebook group or on Instagram. Just enter in Straight Talk for the Soul to find us. And one final thing that I always like to share is that my personal intention with today's gathering and journey is for love and grace and soulfully soothing energy to flow through my voice and this entire sacred energetic space with grace and ease, welcoming and inviting in the highest divine support and participation throughout our time together and beyond. I welcome your messages as we are doing the show. Write in, let us know how you're feeling. I will be checking the webcast throughout our time together. And today with Velentaya, our joint intention is for you to feel the powerful vibration of divine love as galactic, angelic, and other high-dimensional guides speak, sign, sing, and tone divine light languages through Velentaya. We also want you to lovingly release any challenges or blocks or pain or trauma during our time together. So just open up and allow for that. You're going to experience a divine light transmission from Velentaya to recalibrate your frequency and align you to your highest vibrational timeline. You're going to enjoy a heart-opening exercise to relax, receive, and release. Plus, we'll balance and harmonize the body and mind and soul through deep cellular clearing across multidimensional timelines. And finally, you'll learn some tips to activate, integrate, and embody your divinity. I want to tell you a little bit more about Velentaya. Many of you know her from this show and from all of the other things that she does, but she is a vibrational linguist, and we'll talk to her about what that means. As I mentioned, she channels the language of light, the language of the Akash, and written codes for healing and expansion, and for the movement of an individual beyond their current dimension and timeline of disharmony to one that is in alignment with their soul blueprint. She is a trance channel for the Syrians, the Andromedans, and other groups, and she blends rhythms and tones and frequencies. And her work aims to balance the physical, mental, and emotional bodies, crystallize the DNA, and reconnect humanity to source consciousness. She uses light and sound as a tool for shifting consciousness, and she's done this for many incarnations in the multi-galactic universe. I also want to mention that she spent 27 years in the television industry and doing visual effects as an artist, and now she uses all of that background to inspire the work that she's doing today to promote physical healing and vibrational shifts. So, I hope all of you are ready for a vibrational shift today. I know that I am. So please join me in extending waves and waves of love and light and joy to Velentaya as I welcome her back to the show. Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
Welcome back. Hi, honey. How are you?
Thank you. It's so nice to be here again and to share with everybody. So thank you for having me.
Always, anytime, always, always, always. I love that your work, it's all about vibration. I mean, it's vibration, vibration, and sounds, tones, frequencies, color, light. I mean, all of that. Let's talk to the audience about your kind of shift into this kind of work, because as I mentioned, you worked in a different field for 27 years.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah,
sure.
Tell us about it.
So like many people listening, I was totally stressed out in my job. I lived a very stressful life. I was a hermit. I didn't go out for much fun. It was all about work. And I would work extremely long hours in a very not so supportive environment for your well-being. And I was seeing people around me. A 36-year-old coworker had a heart attack at work. Someone in his 40s had a heart attack and actually passed away at work. Someone else had a stroke. And these were all people very young. And I felt the stress that I was having, not to mention picking up the stress of the office. So the journey kind of began with me feeling like most of you feel, that there's something more out there, something that's more in line with who we are and why we came here. And so I started searching, and I also had a series of events that kind of really brought me to not a good emotional state. Like in 1 week, I lost my relationship. My dog got a bad health diagnosis, and I actually lost that career that I had spent so many years, and that career was who I was. So a lot of things happening, and I kind of hit rock bottom and then started focusing on self-love, and that was pretty much the catalyst for things unfolding for me, and really focusing on loving myself. And the doors started opening. I started taking Reiki like a lot of people do, and I did that for myself. I wanted to just balance my energy and keep myself feeling good. So it wasn't really to practice on other people. It was just for me. And once that happened, things started unfolding, supernatural stuff. It kind of like opens the doors for many people, I think, to open up to their gifts. And I started having some experiences, and I started questioning, what's next. So I lost this job. I have all this free time. I'm focusing on myself and really working on me. And I knew that there was something else for me, but I didn't know what that was. And I was kind of asking to be pointed in that direction. And I happened upon an event where, and I've mentioned this before, I saw Audrey light language, and I didn't know what light language was. Met her for a minute. She spoke a few sentences, and I went home that night feeling like, wow, I feel like I know these languages. I feel like I've spoken them. And I went to bed with that intention, asking my guides, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And literally about 2 hours after falling asleep, I woke myself up because I was singing in these other languages. And that was the beginning of a beautiful journey for me.
Wow. At that time, you mentioned your guides. Were you, gosh, a beautiful butterfly just flew by my window. Sorry. Were you in connection with galactic guides at that time? I mean, were you even aware of anything like that at that point?
It's kind of funny because I didn't have that greater awareness. I knew, I was really learning. So I went from 0 to 60 very quickly. I'd heard people talk about guides, and I think for me it was just like connecting to something higher. And I didn't really know what that was, but I knew in my heart that there would be an answer for me. So I was kind of internally looking when really everything we need is internal and all those answers are there. So but no, I didn't know at the time anything about galactics. I'd had experiences as a child where I would find myself on ships during dream state, and that happened for a window of time, and then as a teenager, same thing. But it wasn't anything that I talked about. I just remember it. I remember it being a very loving experience. Like I felt like I was with my family when I was on these ships, and would wake up sometimes with tears in my eyes because I had to come back to this human experience. So, but I didn't question that so much, and I kind of forgot about it and didn't think much about it after that.
Well, and now, I mean, so much of your work is supported by, you know, these beings of light from, you know, the Sirians or the Andromedans or these other these multi-galactic groups. When did you realize that they were supporting you in the way that they are? Did that come pretty quickly, or did it take a matter of years, or what happened with that?
It happened pretty fast because so when I woke up singing these languages, again, I really didn't know that there was a galactic connection. I didn't really know much, and that whole first week was me speaking these languages nonstop, and I couldn't leave my house because at any given moment my mouth would fly open and I couldn't control it. And
right.
So it was crazy, and I would just be sitting here watching a television show, and then all of a sudden there would be this force that just would start brewing within me, and it would just get bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger. And then I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, here it comes. And then my mouth would literally fly open, and I would speak for 30 minutes, 40 minutes at a time. And in that speaking, I would be sobbing and speaking, and it was like I was sobbing because I was releasing things that had been a part of me for so long, but also a remembrance and a reunion to this part of me that had been missing. And then here it was, and it was like this beautiful reunion. And in that time, my body was vibrating like crazy. I felt like I was floating for 4 months. I would have this energy pouring in through the crown of my head, and it would not stop. And so I'm speaking these languages like uncontrollably. This energy is pouring through my head, and it would knock me off balance. And I was so heightened. My senses were so heightened. And there was this one particular day where my electronics were going crazy, and I had the TV on. I had Esther Hicks on the TV because I'd left it on for my dog. And
how perfect is that?
Yeah, I like her to have good company when I'm not home.
Right.
So I had that on, and I walked into the house, and I had to send a text message, and my phone started flashing, and in the text where you write the text, it started typing all these zeros and ones, and at the time I had no idea what that was. And I'm just getting annoyed because I want to type this text. And then all of a sudden, my lights shut off, the TV shuts off, and the phone shuts off all at the same time. And I'm just like, wow, what just happened? So I finally get the phone going, type my text. All of a sudden, the TV goes back on, and Esther Hicks is no longer on my TV, but there is a video that says Barbara Marciniak is channeling the Pleiadians, and that's what it says on my screen. And I totally freaked out because that, wow, I would say probably was my first contact with, you know, the Pleiadians, and here they were putting this video up for me to say, hey, we're here. And
wow, I don't think you've ever told me that story. That is
oh, I didn't?
I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, so I was like totally freaked out, and that was like when I got the awareness, like, oh my gosh, That's what this is. Oh my gosh. And it took me, I kind of sat there for 10 minutes and didn't move. And I was just like, I can't believe what's going on. Have to turn the TV on. I have to say I had a little bit of fear because I didn't, this was not part of my normal conversation at this point in time. Mm-hmm. And after about 10 minutes, I got up and I was like, okay, so they want me to watch this video. I'm not ready to watch it yet. So I'm just going to ignore that for a few days. And eventually I watched it and just started learning, working with other people to find out really, to understand what was going on. But those first 4 months, I think I told you this before, was just this beautiful, I moved from this very fear-based place to this very blissed out place. And, I experienced this overwhelming amount of bliss for literally 4 months. And, all of my senses were heightened. I felt like I was floating. My hearing was heightened, and I would walk outside and just burst into tears because of just this connection and this overall knowing and sense of peace and literally bliss in this overwhelming sense of divine love like you can't even explain.
Yes. Right.
And,
yeah. Did you tell anyone at that time? And I'll let you answer because it brought me back to when you said that. When I had my near-death experience in 1997 and I was put to bed for 6 weeks, the first group that came in were the Pleiadians at that time, and that was, 25 years ago or something. But clearly I didn't tell anyone. I was just like, wow, okay. And then I was my book agent at the time who was in Miami, she opened up to me and started talking about the Pleiadians because I had never been around anyone who spoke about specific star groups. This was 25 years ago, so I seriously did not want to tell anyone. But then she started talking about it, and then I realized I was being guided and introduced to people that I could talk to about these things. So at that time, did you tell anybody about this? Did you mention it to anyone?
So I told 2 people. I told my ex-boyfriend, who started to become a really good friend, and I told my dad because I was in such a fragile state. I don't want to say fragile, but I was completely different, and I was in this totally blissed out mode, but I was also didn't know what was going on. So I felt like I needed someone to tell me I'm not crazy. So, I told my dad, and he fully supported me. He listened. We've never had that kind of conversation before. That's not something we've ever talked about. But he was completely cool and supportive and said, I believe you, but I think you should come home and be with us.
We should watch over you.
Yeah. But I stayed. I didn't go home, and I told those 2 people, and it was just an unfolding and opening both of them up to all of these new ideas and new concepts, and I think, helping them with their journey in the process.
Absolutely. Wow. So then how long did it take for you to realize that you were going to be sharing the light language publicly and with clients? With supporting people with their health or with their journey in whatever way was necessary. When did that come about?
I think I kind of knew automatically that, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And then it was just figuring out, how to do that. And so I spent a lot of time speaking it to friends and doing it that way, seeing what the work was capable of, and of course knowing from my own experience how much it had changed my life, and then looking at working with other people, what it was doing for them.
Yeah, and you also work with, I would imagine the majority of people who listen to a show like this are familiar with star beings and consciousnesses from the multi-galactic universe. But if someone's new to the show, maybe they're familiar with the angelics or the archangelics or whatever. So you bring in those energy streams as well, right?
Yeah. I don't control anything. It's just whatever needs to come through will come through. I don't, I just let the work flow as it needs to flow. So based on who's in the audience or who I'm working with and what the guides say what they need based on that person's vibrational frequency or the frequency of the collective, they will bring those frequencies through me.
Mm-hmm. And now, I mean, for those who are hearing you for the first time, clearly, I mean, now you do this work and you have been for a while. This is all you do. I mean, you speak in front of audiences, large audiences, audiences like this, and then clearly work with people privately. What have you noticed happening for the individuals that you're working with? I mean, when you're working with them and the light language comes through, what do you witness or what do you experience before you in those situations?
Yeah. So a lot of people get really blissed out during a session. Some people get moved to tears because it can be quite an emotional experience. There's a lot of frequencies that the person's being exposed to, and, you can feel that in your body. Many people, everyone's different. What I think is so amazing about these frequencies that come through is that they meet you exactly where you are. So what I've seen what's really cool is that what I've seen in the telesummit packages that I offer, so you get this group of people who are getting the exact same transmission over a period of weeks. They're all coming together with me, and I do an activation. And at the end of those 5 or 6 weeks or whatever it is, one person could have experienced a healing of a physical ailment, where another person who listened to the same exact audio transmissions could have opened up to their gift. So it does exactly what is needed for you in that moment. And I've seen, I've had someone who, she had a severe eye injury and she had to get a couple surgeries with that. And with that, there was some loss of vision. And she did one of the packages and, she had to wear glasses to make up for that loss of vision. And she went to the doctor shortly thereafter, and the glasses are no longer needed. And she messaged me and she said, I know it was the transmissions that you gave because they didn't do anything else. And that was pretty amazing. Some people, it's multiple sessions. Some people can shift really quickly in one session. I've mentioned this before. I had a guy who couldn't walk. He was limping around for 3 years, and he had tried all kinds of stuff. He didn't really have much exposure at all to this kind of work. So he was a great client because he was just so in trust mode that he trusted that I could help him. He's like, everybody else can't help me. I believe you can help me. So I gave him the session, and he limped out of the office. We were actually in person, and I thought, that's strange. He's limping. And then I saw him the next day, and he's running around, touching his toes. He's like, I haven't felt this good in 3 years. I can't believe it. The pain is totally gone. I can move my body now. So everyone's different.
Yeah. I'm glancing through the webcast. I told you a few people wrote in before we got started, and a few more people have written in that have worked with you. I'm just going to read one right now, just to Arden, and Arden, she said, Dear Carrie, I just want to express my gratitude for your community and my great appreciation for Velentaya's work. She's so genuine and pure with her light and support. And she said, with her session, my spiritual gifts have developed greatly. Thank you, and sending hugs to you both. So much love and lots of hugs right back.
Yeah,
I love hearing that.
Hi, Arden. Yeah, that's so wonderful. I'm so glad she wrote in. It's nice to hear from her.
Yeah, it's because a lot of I have heard, and I remember the last time you were here, I received personal messages from a couple of our listeners who, just from the transmission that you did on the show, started, it kind of activated them, Velentaya, to where they started.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's amazing how that happens. Just like we talked about this before, how that happened for you when you listened to Audrey Light Language,
Right.
and then it kind of activated you. And none of this is too foreign or unfamiliar to many of these beautiful beings who listen to a show like this. And so sometimes it's just timing. And it's like for you, when it happened for you, it was the time, for everything to get activated. And I feel just in your voice, and we haven't even done the transmission, there is a frequency that comes through your voice just in your normal speech that I feel is very soothing, and there's something that happens just when you're talking, and it's very comforting. And I'm so grateful you're one of my good friends. But I mean, it's amazing. I love you so much, and I feel so comforted by you. And
I mean, that makes me so happy to hear that, and that really happy that people are getting activated, because I truly believe, the more people that can truly express these frequencies, the planet will change, we will change, and we will shift. So that is my greatest desire, for people to speak these languages, because we all have this. This is living within us. This is who we are. This is our connection to our creation and to source. And these codes, they are so important in shifting us into the next dimension.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, before I'm feeling guided to go ahead and maybe, I'm going to ask you, should we do the transmission or take some callers? Because I know that you mentioned we could take some callers, and you could do some mini light language activations for some callers, depending on what they're going through personally. What feels best to you? Do you want to do that, or a group transmission first?
Let's do the group transmission and then see how people feel, and those who feel called to want some specific stuff done, we'll sure do that too.
Yes, it's so funny, but interesting funny. Lynn just wrote in, and she said, it would be wonderful if you could do a light language for our higher heart opening. And that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to do a heart opening.
Yeah.
So, Lynn, just in time. That was what you were going to start with, right?
She picked up on that intuitively. I'm sure she did.
Yes. Yay, Lynn.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do a heart opening, then you'll do a light language transmission, and then for everybody who's listening, after that, if you have specific things that you want to write in about or talk to us with, we'll take some callers. So, all right, sweetheart, I'll let you get us started with it.
All right. So this probably will take, I'd say the heart opening might be around 10 minutes. And we'll probably do around 10 to 15 minutes of a transmission. And just know that anything is possible with this transmission. We will open your heart and get you into a really good heart-centered space. And then I'm just going to bring through whatever comes through for everyone's highest good and healing in this moment. So I'm just going to ask everyone to get in a relaxed state. And if you have headphones are great. They'll block out the outside interference. And just sit or lay down. And I want you to close your eyes and just relax into the space that you're in. And you might want to put your hand on your heart as we do this process. I think it really helps to make that connection. And I just want you to take a big, deep breath into your heart. And when I say that, I mean focus on your heart and focus on the center of your chest. And just breathe into that frequency of your heart. And when you exhale, I just want you to release all that no longer serves your highest good and healing. And just release that and feel that energy leave your body. You don't have to hold on to anything. And just take another big, deep breath in. And I want you to focus on something or someone, a pet or a person, that just fills you with extreme joy when you think of them or you see their image in your head. You have so much love for this beautiful being. It could be someone that's here with us now or someone who's left the earth plane. And just feel them and feel their loving energy move through your heart and through your body. And you might remember a moment. This could be a moment in time with this person that changed the course of your life. And just feel gratitude for that. And just feel that joy and that love and the energy. And take a big, deep breath in. And as you're holding that image in your heart, I want you to connect with the frequency of divine love. And this frequency lives within you. And you can connect with this at any time. So in the center of your heart, this frequency is a beautiful ball of brilliant light of divine love. And whatever color you see is the right color for you. And I want you to feel that divine love in the center of your chest. And breathe that in. And on the next breath in, this beautiful light holding that frequency of divine love moves through your chest up into your lungs and shoulders. Itata la kete eta sakula kebede butula kana sala saukai talea. Take a big deep breath in. And this light of divine love moves down your arms, down your fingers, moving up your face, down the back of your head. Ulaka to tra taika tala solokola dorapi dalanee atulaku yaso. Big deep breath in. Exhaling. This light continues to move down your back, moving all the way down to the base of your spine. Feeling that loving energy move through your body. Continuing, this light moves into your abdomen, down your legs, down your feet. And I want you to breathe now and just release any old energies, any fear, any anxiety, any pain, any suffering. And you're just going to release that from your entire body. Usala sukoto trahatene e takasai kalakato trata se me echa u kamatina te hekalakata sa ikashada rate se ku ut nahasi en ana. Exhale. And you're just releasing that, and that's moving out of every cell, every muscle, every organ. And as we release, we allow the frequencies of love and balance and harmony to fill us. These are heart-opening frequencies. And now, this beautiful light that is fully filling your body moves out of your heart and wraps all around you. And know that this lives within you and around you, always there for you, fully supporting you. And just breathe that in and feel those frequencies. Dusana te ikatala ikade vekutanaya, loikado trate fanu save la isaya, Hai masantasa, yok drase ika, yakele fe anjutrata se ki, anna saku brasa soko. Now I want you to picture a golden ball of light right above your crown. This is your all-knowing. This is the truth of who you are, your connection to your divinity, your connection to Source, your connection to the cosmos. And this golden light moves into your crown, fully filling your crown with this beautiful energy, the frequencies of your divinity. Utotrata samakatai niketerei tazotrata sombleete sokrasikata salaa. This light moves down the back of your head, down your spine, stopping right outside of your heart. Big deep breath in and exhaling this light now. Your connection to the cosmos and to your all-knowing moves into your heart. Filling your heart, you feel this frequency move through your body. You might even see light. You might feel certain sensations. You feel this loving energy. Utro sede la vikono tratamase totro katafu ukiamanatasa laklete undali. Now this beautiful light moves out again around your body through your heart and continues moving through your torso, down your legs, out your feet, and into the earth, going down into the earth, farther and farther down. Moving down into the earth, connecting you to the earth, keeping you grounded in both directions, to the cosmos and to our beautiful planet. Wisatai kalekete makyanasa molakati. Yat dala fo drai anaktaika. You are fully surrounded by light and love, and you can picture yourself as this divine orb of light. You are consciousness. Usteleketa makdayakta dale dafu tarata samayata nyakiene en neeke yostavi. Yo prota yek mehetena atne eku bray asi daslake joshte josh basa. And just take a big deep breath in. Feel this love pouring through you. And continue breathing and relaxing into this space. I'm going to connect with the guides for our transmission. I, Velentaya Reece, ask our guides to continue to fill us with love and surround us with light as we do this work today. We ask that everyone receive these divine frequencies for their highest good and healing. And we are so grateful for your presence and to bring these frequencies through. And we thank you in advance for this transmission. And just take another big deep breath in and sink into love and trust, receiving this transmission. Ondai ando kala fe ata ek de ani kale safutra ada yando ukane ashnave upra ne la ve katudra ana eki. Vo shadila no prasaya yakde alu talekde astana ne ashida ve vutrasa takepe ashtavo hinde adalada sadobuta mehete vegada sekatila blova du vrasada sefo mbahanahan vedudro dudrana nananeu Inanana veano isolo kata trasa deshabo anane ko palave di vetrasa teshuga naknehenek ne achusta vekta bobro yasete vekoto niakshin duthaste veto trusa dakne unda sekati oh ya volbrasa no yikete vevo rukati Ostala vekundra ikti sai khatikashikun adene inikan nekena atupusha dofi olo vorosa tipadi nokene akenene seketa dikale di classe de kofutra se bora secondo sushiki josha libora dofi nimene mirambade kubrati sa nokine barande hegare a ikodo vokine ve poro uti sashtave unda shatala leve iki ande ade ayakede indakine inde yakadova ne kebedo vutele ashone yakadone eboli nekne vuturani no kumbaramba ne dodo yaso shona hakobo shevedo rohikide fitona ne levuto troti sikotobra ikotopi shane tonono panane ihini kandika le fetro sipi shukutoro sikana tofo yekudu tochi nenete tono brapi brahiketa voto kuyiki na tsusosali ta la kadavo do mikane mene en nisono kaso uri sukodobro kitabara atu yakti so vorta suna nele haika vohi atorosi dova nuyane yakena mundo ya fikoro ihida stella fotu vosada futu hikidivito vodanda nukudu da fole se fikasa mehene andake atana ane a hipoya dada lekase ayaya dora vedoro yasuru ekidomota yasatu de katarani ekada di forororororo vio sobra di kadin atenege kidere utu dikero so bruya paparano kodo shono shotu satu pro itu do tapi atana e akenana agere ikoto aboron nokishatora achitokona achena che utada oshada hanne kotorama etno tale katarana asokotusa akiti Tushana kotonoma akuruda ashne ashno ashdosha ponanekete akuronoko asutu yaso so sik hai uro o yoso pro utoro kata no umba ekadi no ho yasora bega neve un oda uta no hi kandef lokora no it de boka no yo si doro tavolando yadone uyo dandangende ando love dande fondo love so gayenda fegando kea dege don viande dando fobro pacudoro bondo rabigando fede ende adaya kubande febu yastutuka nekete katarapaka nefetana anushata no yatuta kitevete pa na hakadapa kata enese nele utuso uhao yo yato yasu yakuma naka nefetamake nese une nase i atete kata lefe a utuso kotofuna anumisat siku henetana toloko tamekenete setunuta itanakatelo utadeni katona nikanene no niano Nikomotana tonota le otorosia no sono do panene me konona se ujoya baratu fundo paki monokada no folokadora big asokodo chisto no huna no be tamakade no utene to shadogara Haletaya sa nexo no foto pro atsiko to sa city Neletsu usa mosako masoloko si sasi Estafurli nuya hukbo ye pelafu ai kasi mi kana ko shavu yaseto lekete hayu nano koyabo ta Usho to show tapo shikasi talaka nickne ano yedo dekorea kuta tula I tore baria kunda de we korosesika ni o yanane ane we korea kuya sika vi saduvika duda no yakoma tale we asekobrate buiki no yawarabi wereki ora araya we kore Sikarati could ubicate de kutu to yakitawara pikita bocasina no atutukata lake tusa to konawi could a base no yasete fe yada keleva katama da kamanu yakibare e satevi anoya vuya bolekadu yofoya severo kuyasa venda kanenda to le fe bare kasui Shono yura sodiko misoi wikido bakene visona mianya nagera akaya ketaya ketele vinetsino yono muyora banana seleve andorovea mendoro novo endo keada Andolo vania ne doroya Setorasa tu kesma a naketela irasa ora feka sorasi asaketele ketavi noyet senda fuke asa do klasete se kasasa shako roka sepekine e asita vlo machine mikana mokole ke vikro sadasa toke yakya sekele fi naknando fi kati ba trosa che tu futu kodambi to kumba da ketembe ke tomba inga tinda katundi tende ke tinda jusha do biat nikni fundu kinda no kenda kamba kedandu ki mixi no kumba kandu kinde kete taleki da kitum hikisha to kumba katona katene edana no funda kamaneke te pikata na fenda kete sakutu kutu chikombak nehetin akine in Sakenda kitenda katina ache kutu ku tu kutu ka in shikubake tek tu hale helu tu satu ku hekukaraki tu kisana heki tu sukati shitu a miki ku tambeke tapate ti tu kutu ichi yetutaki satita lekito pu hati sitita ati kitiki hananane so ketobarepi Atade ten atadayati tita we kosoto to ichito huimana nanto fuda vocabulary yo to porapaka sebedi sakadori bia to read to no kodore be juish to go ya to read where you be where you should ya but I do anidikati porani kitarati caste leke to futono to you paro you pu pro yakatare be so kodore be so goro yes kodore yes getiti yes kashi kale kita yaksi Mondorati mikin nekefeto poi katapati aileheta leset usikata sekanami anikane Ashdora kit akushtaka, the kishtaka nekista, the kish akashtaka nakdo, next to kushtakakum nekishtake, nakahenda kasna kasta kashte, fukushtakastokum, saxiasta kastaya, lextea si shakanaku, nakshora shokta sekti shat. Takdeya, Shokoroku takste, Ukshuknashto, Nekneha takne sekta seketeshta gu, taksto. Atale, Ashta akana, akana akene eko. Akutu akiaseka, Beketa neknofuka, Nuhikate atikanuka, Nueta kesukuta, Kaya taleki, Leketaine etaiketu fukuta a, Seketikai niko boya kuto sotutai yesiti, Lehikane anika dole wakto fukita maka, Nenenu. Ananuyando Boya veyayo Vitoro dio Yano Bogani ane abono no yano no Ando yana seno mika no yane no yani anu vondola kadani akasene atu Patolo katira postiu Ayoro Punane kaseto yakane bonora benani anono koya Vayoro veyu Ne yuro rabi Ne dobro sare ukarara de daria nado varave You ano you Potrata kasatu Yakete fita maka Lekete fe ugroka Doko yaketa maka Nakteyahi Neheta vuta Leati Anduyaku yaki Mase Nedavutan Danleve Miananuka Otrovusa Utorokita bokia nakada Hakiti se tekiti katile katsikata so hika mohokodondo hika do bakin doku do so kraki go baraki de akene me se satsata leketa nas nikiti ka shota rokiti udon etemeleta fu takele keto futa hai halik sikatisa se tistofti lendola lohuku Dola futo prasane kiti ai kasilake ni uno dalo kutarakite ni anake nenofu akebe koto kati amika na sene koto rakito kamane kiti soli kusuto so shuta shotushu albro aro ikaraki Sato mekia sanda Yakin na katongati nakonda kadanda kebe futi lekatita kuta tu kanakta lo kutukit tukutak lekta fukin akitu katat laktu sata take shuto pakne kita laguta takachka atsi mekmet fut be at takatsta a tatlakata akita de etchi tomba hanna makiti atna sut ati Asole asno, Yoshoba ushi, no uba I mi inda anna ata, te fetu ae, akisha shatanchi, susa, sufu, fai, fafi, sta. Please take a big deep breath in and feel yourself coming back into your body. Another big deep breath in and just coming to. I want to thank all the guides that were here to deliver these frequencies. And I thank all the beautiful souls who participated in this transmission. Know that you are fully supported as you continue to attune to these frequencies. I'm so grateful for the guides and everyone that was here to participate. And I ask that everyone's shifts are done with love and ease and grace and joy, and that your results are permanent, profound, and more than what you could have ever hoped for, above and beyond. Just take another big, deep breath in. And I want you to move that light from your heart, down your belly, down your legs, back into the earth. And just ground yourself into the earth. And take another big, deep breath in. And open your eyes whenever you're ready.
And thank you. You were thanking all the guides and all of us, and thank you. I am buzzing. I was like yawning, buzzing, tears, like combination of like, oh my gosh. Did you feel like, oh gosh, for this group and that particular transmission, could you feel the type of transmission or energy that was coming through? I mean, does it feel specific to you? Or
I just feel ultimately it's just this overpouring of loving energy and really just helping people to really realize their divinity. Like, you are so powerful, and you get caught up in this earth thing and you forget, and it's just they want you to remember. And I feel like it was just attuning everybody to give them what they need in this very moment.
Yeah, I would love to hear from people, write in, let us know how you're feeling. Definitely. Go ahead, though. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I don't remember all the frequencies that came through. I felt like there were a bunch, but I don't remember them all. I felt my Sirian come through and my Andromedan come through. I felt my plant energies come through, like ancient earth frequencies. And that's all I remember. Hybrid languages kind of come through too, so there were some of those.
It was all beautiful. It was all divinely perfect, and thank you. And
thank
again,
you.
I'd love to hear from some of you if you are on the webcast. Write in and let us know. I know the few people that have written in tears already. Yeah, everybody is going to experience something unique and different, and as you mentioned before, precisely what they need, and this will continue as well. This activation or whatever attunement will continue. So I'd love to go to some live callers too, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
And talk with people about what they're experiencing and if they need a little more specific assistance or anything like that. Okay, I'm going to just go right on out there. Again, it's *2 to raise your hand if you want to be considered for this. So I'm going to go to area code 512. 512. You are live.
Hi, ladies. It's Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi.
How are you?
Hello. I am wonderful. Thank you. I just wanted to say that was absolutely beautiful. And as she was saying, the love, that was coming through was palpable, in the light language. And I've been listening to different people, because light language has been coming through from through different people now. And actually, I wanted to ask you, I have actually been had some light language coming through, and I felt such an affinity to you because it just felt like what was coming through me is very similar. In the way that it's coming through. And I wanted to say thank you for that, because I'm not realizing there's been a part of me that just kind of was like, is it really that great? And I've had, I've done a couple, about 5 different ones, short ones with sessions with friends and very, loving, beautiful people, and they've all had some really good feedback for me. But I just wanted to say, that was inspirational for me. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
That's so wonderful, and thank you so much for sharing that. And I encourage you to please keep using it if you feel called, because not only is it going to help your own unfolding and transformation, you're really going to help other people. And so I say, go with it. Just continue and go into your heart space and let it come through.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you felt the resonance with what she's bringing through, perhaps the more you listen to it, the greater you will be activated. So I'd love to hear how this unfolds for you, Patricia. And I'm so
me
grateful.
too.
Yeah.
And
you called in and connected.
Know that you can listen to the transmission more than once, because a lot of times what I found with people is that they're getting different things each time they listen to it. So I'll have some people that can say that they're feeling it in their physical body and it's working on certain parts or areas that they've had problems with, and then the next time they listen, it's actually working on their emotional state or whatever you want to say. It's always doing different things because we're always changing in vibration. So it will always help you out and meet you exactly where you are and give you what you need.
Yes, that's what I've noticed with just the few that I've done, with people, that it's always different and they always seem to get what they need at the time. So it's beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Patricia. So much love to you. And we appreciate you being with us. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye, Patricia. Okay. I'm going to take, there are a bunch of people who wrote in. I'm just going to read a few for you. Sarah said, thank you so much. What a beautiful blessing you are. Brigitte wrote in saying that was just mind-blowing. Thank you so much. I had always the picture and the question in me to ask you. She said, is there a possibility to help all mental and psychiatric illnesses by frequency? Because it's my greatest wish to be free of all of them. What do you say to that?
I mean, yes, it's just about allowing yourself to align to a frequency that's beyond that. So, I mean, it's more empowering when we think of it as alignment instead of clearing or releasing, because as we align to that higher frequency of our divinity and our divine essence, we all organically release those programs and patterns and limiting beliefs and programs and sicknesses and illnesses. We release those timelines by way of just looking to alignment. So yes, it is possible, and it just requires to really, truly have that belief of your divinity and who you are, and you are a divine being. And, the illnesses are part of the human thing, and we don't have to carry those timelines.
Absolutely. That's attuning more and more consistently to a higher frequency, and then anything is truly possible with regard to healing on all levels and anything. Okay, Lynn wrote in, let's see, feeling deep warm energies, a cooling air on top of the heat, checked out a bit with a high head. Lots of, let's see. Oh, she had also asked, do you as the transmitter set the intention and then the light language comes through? She said, are you aware and understanding of the messages? Very grateful.
I always, what I'm beginning to do is really just allow the guides to give what they need, because in my meditations and whatnot, I've really been getting that internal guidance to move people into a state of trust with everything. And when we assign or attach an action to the transmission, we can limit ourselves from getting. I mean, these are limitless things that these transmissions do. And so I just set the intention for people to receive all that is in their highest good and healing in this very moment, and to open them up to their divinity. And by way of that, so many different things can happen for each and every person.
Yes, physically, spiritually, energetically. And I think, and primarily it's opening the heart to allow for those things to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to another caller. I'm going to go to area code 609. 609, you are live. Hi.
Hi, Carrie. Can you hear me?
Hi. I can hear you. Who is this?
Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm experiencing, I mean, I love the experience I just went through with you. I was guided to be careful with my body today and rest and not do as much exercise that I thought I was going to do. But I am experiencing tremendous lightheadedness each day, and then it shifts and changes, and I feel more balanced. Could you give me advice on this?
Sure. I think there are a lot of changes going on with the planet right now, so it's pretty common to feel those things. I think listening to your body is really good. You need to honor that. Drink lots of water.
Yes,
and
I'm doing.
I'll give you a little attunement right now. See if we can help with that.
Thank you.
All right. So So just close your eyes and take a big, deep breath in. And we're just going to bring in some frequencies to balance you out and bring you back into alignment. Usalakatai sonokototo la fikotra sa ia chika neka tuka bleka lokola pika loka sikanasa e drahatika moko poyando fro isa lokomia si hinda folo si titi akina so solo safutarahin ai o rosivu proyonono Fununuya Telese asnaku Saso Brayana Anasaloka Fuyo Boslika Bakyamo Pshkosa Bikoshti. And just take a big deep breath in and exhale. And also to keep a light diet, lots of fruits and veggies, and not too many heavy fats or proteins for a few days until you start to feel balanced out.
Yes, thank you. And I can make an affirmation of alignment for myself each day.
Yes, most definitely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And just go into your heart when you do that. Just go into your heart, check in inside with yourself, and just set that intention.
Oh, thank you so much, Velentaya. I am so
You're so
honored.
welcome.
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you
I'm
for
just
calling.
buzzing. Oh my gosh, thank you. Further buzzing. I felt just like you're feeling, the lightheadedness. Oh my goodness. But this is also helpful. Thank you so much for calling in. That was beneficial for us all. So thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Okay.
Namaste.
Wow. I'm like still buzzing right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Let me go to one more caller. I'm going to go to area code 415. 415, you're live with us.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. What is your name?
Sorry, I'm Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Thank you for calling on me.
Absolutely.
Hi,
Sorry,
Julia.
it's a little noisy where I am, but I love the transmission. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I've been feeling a lot of energy in my body over the last couple of years, and I'm working with somebody exploring kind of what all this means to me. But there are times that it's really, really uncomfortable for me, in my head especially. And I just wondered if you could tune into that and see if there was, like, am I out of alignment, or is it something else? than that.
I'm getting the sense that you're just getting frequency attunements and recalibrations and having your guides work on you to activate. I can give you some light language and see if we can help balance that out.
That would be terrific,
but I would say
if you don't mind.
Yeah, but just breathe into it when you're experiencing that, and, you know, always call upon your team for help, and, you know, even ask them, you know, tell them, this is a little strong for me. Can you shift it a little bit, or can you make it less annoying for me? And they'll do that for you. They will listen. So, because they don't know what you're feeling.
They don't listen. I don't find that they listen to me very much, frankly.
Well, then they're probably just saying, they're probably just telling you to buck up and deal with it, because we have to do this for you.
Right, and that's probably true, because sometimes I'm guided to go to a movie or to the theater or something like that, and I buzz the entire time I'm there.
Wow.
And then when I listen to something like this today, the intensity of it is really high. Mm-hmm. So, or when I do a session with somebody, the intensity is very high. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so let's just do something to try and ease that a little bit. And just close your eyes and take a big, deep breath in. Nopuda Dramoyami, Anyakia, Sekapa Chatala, Wihi, Taisi, Ashnoyananu, Kumanakiamanokoya P, Rikotoya, Suikti, Sritana Sakitunya, Nohiamayana Fuya, and I say Inyonya, Sukunji, Sho, Plole, Okoyabaro, Uya, Yukarobrapi, Miahanyakuno, Extoria, Suika, Miha, Miyasuniga, we have. Uishun olule kutu chu atanoko take henasta unele anokon anokon anatian yan sukunde yan sukotea sa Kola bedan, tusa. And just take a big, deep breath in. And exhale. Just continue to talk to your guides.
Okay. Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, actually that was very helpful.
Good.
Wonderful.
Good.
That was definitely helpful in my head, and I felt a lot in my high heart chakra. High heart chakra.
That's wonderful.
If you can always go back to the recording and listen to that and see if it helps you next time it happens too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Julie. Okay, take care, Julie.
Thank you for the work you do. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye, Julie. Wow. Yes, thank you. I'm grateful to all the callers for what they're bringing through as well. And
me too.
This is a good time. Let's talk about the amazing package that you've put together, because there's more of these activations that you're going to be doing. The way that you set up this package for this time, and for those of you who are new to the show, all of our speakers provide special offers that allow you to take this a little bit further, or a lot further, with them. You can find them at straighttalkforthesoul.com. In our marketplace, you'll see Velentaya's beautiful face. Click on the picture. She's created 2 packages. One is called the Divine Light Package. That's package A. Okay, so this I'm excited about. Well, I'm always excited. But
I'm excited too.
The first thing, and then I'm going to let you describe it, but the Divine Light Art is the first thing in the package. And I have that in front of me right now, and it's amazing. And I also have some of her Divine Light artwork on my desk that she created for me in the past when I was on the island, and it's really been helpful for me. So talk about what that is, and then there's going to be 14 recorded audio transmissions that you will send out to people for a matter of 7 weeks, right? So
yep.
let's talk about what's here.
Sure. So I'm really excited about this package because this is going to be the first in an ongoing series that I'll offer just so people have continued access to these codes. Because, you know, we're ascending, the earth is ascending, and there are always new codes to bring in and integrate and to support us in this process. So, you know, as these transmissions, they align us to our divinity, and in that process, we're clearing those lower vibrational timelines. And there are always codes to integrate during that process. It's kind of like a never-ending, ever-evolving journey. So I really want people to have access to them in both spoken and written form. And so the first item in the package is that Divine Light art. It's called Divine Alignment. And everything with this code I had guidance on, everything from color, shape, and design. And there's a main code, and then embedded within the artwork, there's other codes mixed in. So it's really powerful. And you can use it when you're feeling off balance, or, you know, maybe you started your day out great and then you went into the world and interacted and things didn't go so well and some people brought you down. So you can use it to just get back into balance and get that divine alignment back. And I will give you 2 copies of this, a smaller compressed copy that you can easily put on your phone, and then a full resolution, really pristine copy that you can print out and hang on the wall or put wherever you want it. So yeah, that's the first item. And then with the second item, you're getting about 4 hours of total light language in this package. With the 14 recorded audio transmissions, what I'm going to do is you'll get a link, and with that link, you just click on it, on the dates that it's set. You know, you'll get a list of dates for each week when the new recordings are going to be out. So just put those dates in your calendar and then click on that link, and there'll be 2 new recordings each week for you to use. And I did it this way because I really want you to space things out and not rush through it. So
focus on one at a time.
Right. And then know that you can switch them up, you know, week 1, go back and forth between the 2, and just use them that way. You can definitely listen more than once, and I do suggest that you do, because it does really help you. And what I'm really excited about with this package is that not only are you receiving these transmissions and you're getting your attunements and activations, but I'm also giving you some processes to do so you can really interact with the work. So each audio is about 30 minutes long, and the activation part will be 15 minutes. And then I'm going to give you an affirmation to work with, and this is really going to engage your conscious mind, and you can repeat this affirmation when you're at the gym, when you're driving, in the shower, whatever you're doing. It's really going to help you to remember your divinity and anchor you in love and in peace and in joy. Because many times, you know, like people always ask me, what do these transmissions mean? And I don't translate them because they're always meant to bring you back to love. So if we can have a conscious reminder with these affirmations, I think people really will respond to that in a positive way. So you'll get that with each transmission. And then I'm also going to engage your subconscious and give you a divine light mantra. So this is just going to be a light language phrase, and I'll repeat it several times in the audio tape, and you'll be able to recite that along with me and then speak it yourself in your free time. And what's really amazing about that is that now you're speaking these ancient soul languages yourself, and you're actively bringing that vibration into your field. And it's different than when I'm speaking it to you. You're actively participating in that, and it's going to be a very empowering experience because you're sparking a soul remembrance. And it's like kind of like getting getting the attunement at two different angles, one from me and one from yourself.
I love that you're doing that. I mean, that's so powerful. That's what I've used for so many years. When you use your own voice and not, in conjunction with listening to all of these transmissions, that's so powerful. So, brilliant idea, my dear. Thank you.
It really makes you an active participant in your journey.
Yes.
And it really, you're going to see things shift. And I'm excited to see, it's probably going to activate people to speak their own languages, which will be really amazing. And then
beautiful.
Third part, we're going to have a group call. That'll be a live call. And that's just to help align to new beginnings for the new year, which is what all these transmissions are really going to do. Just get you in your highest vibrational timeline, get you set up for the new year. And we'll have time to ask questions. And the light language portion will be about 30 minutes. The whole call will be about 60 minutes. And that is package A. And then with package B, you get a 30-minute private session. And with that session, we can really focus on what's most present for you. I will give you also a quick written light code. It's not as beautiful as the art I create, but it's a code that pertains to your session, and you can work with that in your free time when you're meditating, or just need to pull it out if you're going through some stuff. So that's all of it.
Yeah, and everything in A is included in package B, like always.
Yes.
So you will get everything that's in A plus the private session if you get package B. So beautiful. And I've had the divine alignment image that you created, the art, up on my phone the whole time while we've been doing the show. Oh my God, I think it's like looking at this, plus hearing all of the transmissions has been amazing. And again, you created that beautiful divine art for me when I was on the island, and I told you it's still sitting here on my desk, and I know that it has supported my healing and my journey. I know that. And I printed it out, man, I put it everywhere. It was like in every room, and I framed it. It was so beautiful, and it's still here. So this is just another
wonderful.
I love it. It's just another avenue of expression of this, or another expression of this light language. Whether for you it's written, it's spoken, so this is just another way. Okay, I'm going to look at our webcast because a lot of people wrote in. Okay. Lynn said, you are a gift and beautiful vessel of the divine frequencies for all souls who are open and awakening to our truth. God bless you. And Carrie, love you and appreciate you both. Love you too.
Thank you, Lynn. That's beautiful. Thank you.
That was Heather from Honolulu said, thank you so much, Velentaya and Carrie. I felt a lot of tension in my neck, my hips, and back prior to the transmission, and then I felt the focus shifting to different parts of my body, and I now feel lighter. A lot of the tension is gone.
Wonderful.
She did ask, what is important for me to know about the physical tension that I'm still feeling? Many blessings to you both. Thanks, Heather. Anything that you can share with Heather that you're sensing or feeling about the physical tension?
I say try to just release, ask for guidance on that. It could be stress, it could be a lot of stuff, because like I said, there's stuff going on in the planet, and for many people it's manifesting in the body because we're physical beings and we're feeling these extreme energies that are coming into the planet right now. For me, I was getting a lot of headaches, and for other people it could be body things. So just breathe into it and listen to the transmission again to release more, I would say. And again, like always, drink a lot of water, and don't try and attach a meaning to that pain, because when we do that, then we just kind of tend to keep it in our energy field and focus on it.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Feroza from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania wrote in, I simply love Velentaya. Velentaya. How do you like to pronounce it best? Because
Velentaya. You said it right,
okay.
Velentaya.
Okay. Okay, she said, thank you, Carrie, for having her back on the show. Of course, you're welcome. She said, I'd love to receive some transformational energy to shift my reality. I feel blocked from the sales of my artwork, and I'd love to feel supported with my creative purpose so sales can start coming in. Love to you both. Is there any kind of transmission for that, like to help her and everyone who might be blocked, with regard to prosperity or abundance or in their work?
I mean, sure, I'll bring something through, but I also want people to, the best stuff for that is really holding in your heart that you're not blocked. And I know that's hard to do, but when you move into trust and just know that, okay, maybe now's not the time, but I really feel like next week things are going to pick up, and I really feel that in my heart. It opens up that space for things to happen and for you to align to that frequency. So just remember that too, that when we focus, on things that aren't happening, things continue to not happen.
Exactly.
So,
shift
so
the momentum.
Sure. Let's do a little thing for abundance and prosperity and helping people stay in trust. That's the most important, staying in trust for that to flow.
Okay.
So yeah, just take a big deep breath in. Inakti aniko tukra sikine eshi tapene etanaki takanufuka hukibe hukutona futale sapa fola fekasun asne shi shitile ikasima atansa huhi kasto foshamano furape ia ve eleve lefena nu a nekene antunpe Uyo no yoruba Ura brakata yekte sapo kubi tapolohi hanna fesela na ukotorasi no levena mata hanake itiko tu ishatofi atelegede de avoyanande yurati dabu yoroka manaku toraki sikata koroka de braki de gurakana no honyanata senene ke sigare se kita putari satasita huika damanata suka. And just take a big deep breath in and exhale.
Thank you. And
you're welcome.
Yeah, and everybody just trust and know that blessings are coming, and affirm that. And, when you talked about the mantras and the affirmations, I mean, I have so many that I say every day and that I have for years and years. And, it just shifts the language that you speak to yourself. And when you do that, I mean, everything changes around you to match that. And
it really does.
It really does. I know. That's how powerful we are. We are so powerful. And that's your message, is really reminding people of their divinity, of your divine, authentic power to heal,
and
to change, to transform.
What I see with a lot of clients, and also with myself in the beginning, I wasn't seeing the change that I wanted to see or hoped to see in my life, and I started looking back, and I realized that when we're on this journey, we can really break it down into 3 parts or 3 phases, but these phases are always continuing to intertwine with one another. So it's not like you do phase 1 and then you move on to phase 2. But what I find is that a lot of people get stuck in one of those phases, and that's why the greatest transformation is not happening. So just I'll quickly mention, you could think about it like this: activating, integrating, and embodying. And so when we're activating, we're in receiving mode, right? We're we're listening to speakers, we're going to healers and receiving stuff, we're taking classes, attending workshops, and a lot of people can spend a lot of time there. But it's when you move into integrating, which is the practicing mode, then you become an active participant in your own journey. And that's why I added those affirmations and the mantras, because that helps you get into that integrating mode. You know, your awareness gets heightened. You start to practice being heart-centered with an awareness. You know, now all of a sudden you move into fear, but then you realize why. And that's a really big step. So, you know, these are just tools to help you with that. And then, you know, you can do that through practicing meditation, yoga, the affirmations, the mantras, you know, changing the way you eat, all kinds of things. And then finally embodying, and that's being mode. You're bringing that higher consciousness into your words, into your actions, into your thoughts, and how you're embodying that divinity, and you're living in trust and love. And in the beginning, yes, you're efforting to do this, but eventually that becomes your mode of operation. So if you find yourself where you're not seeing the changes that you like, just take a little mental note and see how much time you're spending in each one of those phases. And then you can kind of go, oh, okay, maybe I need to start, you know, adding a little more meditation, or maybe I should do this, and I can ease up on the classes that I'm taking and just kind of, you know, tweak what you're doing.
Yes. And it's all of it combined is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then that becomes your new familiar way of being.
Right.
And then it becomes that embodiment that you're talking about. And it's a joyful space to be no matter what happens.
Right.
I mean, well, and Velentaya, you know what's going on with me right now, and I will share more with the community. There's a lot going on with me right now that I'll share more later this week, that I could have literally fallen apart this weekend with some things that are going on, and my practice of all of these things that we talk about on this show, the embodiment of them, I mean, I'm doing this show and I'm totally fine. When you find out what's going on, you're going to wonder how that is, but it's because of what we're talking about. So I'm not trying to be vague here. I will share more, but so I was so grateful that you were on today. You know, it was so divinely designed and perfect, and you know, this way of living, it transforms your life. When you said the word transformation, when you practice all of these things and allow these transmissions to become a part of you, receive them, I mean, the power that you will have over your life is incredible. You know, you will not be, you're not going to be shaken off center no matter what happens to you or around you or in your life. And I'm so grateful to you, beautiful, for being here and for sharing your gifts. A lot of people have written in just thanking you so much for what you're doing and they're saying, please keep it up. Please keep doing what you're doing. And I'll keep having you back, of course, to share it. And I hope that everyone listening has felt the love here today and has felt inspired and activated. And how are you feeling? I mean, after this show today, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel great. You know, I always feel great when I'm speaking the languages. I'm constantly getting my own attunements just when I help other people. So it's fantastic. I feel really blessed and just so happy to be here and with you, of course, and with your community. I'm so grateful that people call in and listen and support the work. And I really do want to help people and help people experience the change and transformation that I experienced, because everybody is aligned to this, and it is their divine right to live in joy.
Absolutely. Oh, what a beautiful show today. Thank you, Velentaya, for being here. Thank you to everybody who has joined us. Thank you for the gift of your love, your time, your openness, and your presence today. Please feel free to write in. Let us know how you're feeling, what stood out for you, what has shifted for you. We appreciate you so much. Trust that blessings are on their way to you. Just open up and receive them. Receive the benefits of all of the activations and the transmissions that took place here today. And if the information and the energy felt, if you were in resonance with it, give yourself the gift of saying yes to more of the transmissions in Velentaya's offer and working with her. It's a gift that you give yourself that will really support your transformation. So thank you for joining us on this soulful adventure today. I am sending waves and waves of love and light and appreciation from my heart to yours. May you feel it, receive it, offer it to those you encounter today or tonight, wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, until next time, please give yourself full permission to shine instead of shrink, express instead of suppress, and own that amazing, powerful glow of yours. I'll see you back here in this playground of light again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.